Alright, we should be live. What's up, everybody? We got a nice truck slate today. It's been a week. Wasn't here last week. My bad on that one. Had a lot of just stuff going on, so was not able to do anything for you guys, but we're back. Where did my document go? Stupid. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new. Leave any comment or question that you have for me in the chat. I will answer them for you. That's what I'm here for. Just going to go through every driver, what they need to do, and if I like them. I think this is an interesting slate. I think most of the drivers are priced appropriately. There are a few misprices I do like for sure. We'll get into all that. We'll start with John Hunter Nemechek. Look, I really like him tonight. I mean, I think he's a favorite to win for a reason. I don't really expect him to do anything other than win tonight, so I placed a bet for him to win. I placed a bet on 3 guys tonight. He's one of them, so he needs to lead laps to pay off his salary, but I have no doubts that will happen. So I definitely really like John Hunter tonight. When we go on to Sheldon Creed, he's also going to need to lead laps. I like that as well. I think that's definitely possible, but I must say I am more confident in John Hunter, but I do believe John Hunter will probably carry more ownership, so pivoting to Sheldon Creed or Austin Hill is definitely moves that I like tonight. Zane Smith, I'm really not too on tonight. He needs to lead laps as well. We just haven't really seen it at all from him this year, and this is not the type of track that I expect him to do pretty well at, so to lead laps. I think he'll run well, but, just not really expecting much from Zane tonight. What up, Nate? I've been in such a slump. Some cash would be nice tonight. Show me the way, LOL. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice tonight. I would love to see it. I've actually done pretty well myself the last 2 weeks, I'm not going to lie, but I love road courses. It's like my favorite DFS type of race to do, so we'll see what happens tonight in a non-road course race. Yeah, I mean, I would hope you cash tonight as well. Austin Hill is starting on a pole tonight. He needs to lead laps, but I mean, he's been doing really good so far in the past few weeks. I noticed have been some road course races. We saw him win the dirt race at Knoxville. But I mean, just this team's been fast all year. It just haven't been fast enough. But they've been top 5 speed all year long. And I mean, starting on a pole, I could definitely see them holding on to a lead early, especially if John Hunter Nemechek doesn't show up with a lightning fast truck, which is very possible. But so I don't mind going Austin Hill's tournament play. I mean, Nemechek's still my favorite one out of Nemechek, Reed, and Hill, but I don't have a problem with it. Those are the guys I want to pay up for. I'm not really interested in Matt Crafton. He's also going to have to lead laps, and I just don't see that. Ben Rhodes, as well, is going to have to lead laps. Same thing. I just don't really see him being a dominator tonight. Hold on. Sorry. So that's just not going to be something I really want to go to. Grant Enfinger starting 30th. He is going to need a top 12. He's in the number 9 truck tonight for Cody Rohrbach's team, so not in the 98. If this was in the 98, that'd be a completely different story. It'd be like a lock play, but I still like him here starting 30th. A top 12 is definitely something we could see him do tonight. He should have a good run, I expect. He always does perform pretty well for this 9 team. I mean, it just shows how talented of a driver he is, so I definitely like Grant Enfinger. I think he should be, a potential top 10 driver tonight. Todd Gillen is another guy that, honestly, a lot of the industry's on tonight, and for good reason. I mean, we saw him last year, pretty much dominate this race before Sheldon Creed dumped him. He was going to win this race last year. This is a track he's just very good at. I think he's a contender to win tonight. I placed a bet on him. One of the 3 guys I placed a bet on tonight is Todd. I really like this spot for him. I think he can get up there and dominate and lead a bunch of laps, and you're paying $9,400 versus an $11K for him. So I really do like Todd today's tournament play. I don't think I'd go there in cash, but I definitely do like Todd Gillen as someone who could upset the John Hunter Nemechek Sheldon Creed show tonight. Chandler Smith, the last guy I placed a bet on tonight. He needs a top 5 only to pay off his salary. We saw him almost win Gateway 2 years ago when he was not racing full-time, when he was racing part-time for KBM. He ran 5 races, and he almost won this race. So I really like Chandler Smith. I mean, he's just a guy who's really good short-track driver. That's what his background is, and this is a short track here tonight. Well, I mean, it's not. It's a 1-mile track. It's shorter. It's not like a Bristol short track, but this is a race Chandler Smith should run well. I think a top 5 is definitely something we could see him do tonight and possibly win. I would love to hit that payout at plus 1,600 tonight with a Chandler Smith W, but, you never know what's going to happen. So I think Chandler Smith should be a really good play tonight. I would love to get him in tournaments, and cash I think it's fine as well. Ty Majeski starts 25th. He is going to need a top 11 today to pay off the salary. I think that's fine if you want to go there. I don't think that's a guarantee or anything. He is in the ThorSport truck tonight, so we have seen him get top 10s in that truck this year, so I don't hate it, but I don't think you need to go there. Spencer Davis withdrew from the field, so he is not racing tonight, so don't play Spencer Davis. He's out. I just didn't take him out of the spreadsheet, but he is not racing tonight. Stuart Friesen is going to need a top 5 to pay off that salary. I do think that's definitely possible for him, but I feel like you're kind of betting at a ceiling at that point, so I think I can understand wanting to go there, but I don't think you need to. I do like Johnny Sauter. He needs a top 10. And I mean, it's crazy what we've seen Johnny Sauter come to at this point, man. Needing a top 10 from Johnny Sauter to pay off his salary is just crazy. He's just had a rough few years now. So if you want to go there, I don't have a problem with that. I don't think it's a guaranteed he's going to get a top 10. Like, that's crazy. That's just not, we're not at that point anymore of Johnny Sauter's career, but I do think that is definitely a play that I am interested in tonight. I don't think it's a lock or anything, but I do really like this 6, 7, 8K range tonight. It's pretty good. So Johnny Sauter definitely is part of that. Tyler Ankrum, he is going to need a top 8. I'd rather play Sauter personally, but I don't hate it if you want to go there. I mean, I think it's a fine play. I don't think he has... Tyler Ankrum just has such a high range of outcomes. He can finish top 5, he can finish 30th, and like 30th just running normal. Like, he just has this high range of outcomes. It's just hard to predict, so it makes him only a tournament play. Josh Berry's in the Rackley War Car tonight. I'm just not really too interested in that equipment. I think Josh Berry should run fine, but you do need a top 9 from him, and I mean, that feels like you're asking a lot out of him. Derek Griffith, I don't really know anything about this kid. I'm assuming it's a kid. I don't know. I know he's in the KBM truck, so that means he's got talent, I'd assume. He needs a top 8. First truck race, I don't know how comfortable I feel with going to that, needing a top 8. If he was starting a little bit farther back, it'd be different, but I just don't feel so confident in that, so I'm probably not going to go there. I don't mind Christian Eckes. Like, he only needs a top 7 to pay off that salary, and like, that is just something that he should run well up there. I mean, he should be a top 10 driver for sure in that 4Sport number 98 truck. I don't have any issue with that at all. That's definitely something I'm going to want to be on tonight. So Christian Eckes is definitely someone I'm interested in tournaments. Same thing with Hocevar, man. Hocevar needs just to hold on to his position. I mean, he's a sneaky win pick tonight. I almost thought about betting him. I just don't think he'll win it, but I think he'll run well. I really like Carson Hocevar, man. And I know a lot of my viewers here have been telling me all year he's really good. And I'm like, yeah, he's good, but I mean, I'm really starting to get on to him. He just needs to be in better equipment, man. Like, he'd be winning races if he was in a GMS truck or a KBM truck. And I don't know why he re-signed with Nice Motorsports next year. I can't imagine there wasn't other teams that would have liked to get him in there. I mean, it isn't Nice Toyota. Like, KBM, or maybe they used to be Toyota. They have something with Toyota. Like, I just can't imagine that. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why he's still in that truck. I just don't think he'll win tonight. But he should be a fine GPP play. I don't mind that at all. I probably would not go there for cash though. Chase Purdy, he's just too expensive for me to pay for Chase Purdy. You need a top 15 from him. That just doesn't feel like a safe play here. It could happen, but I don't feel it. Taylor Gray needs a top 17. I don't mind that. He's a talented young driver. Tanner Gray's younger brother. We saw him running the road course 2 weeks ago at Watkins Glen. I think he was running well there, and he had some issues, but I think he could run well tonight. Derek Kraus is too cheap. This is the big misprice on the whole slate, in my opinion. Like, we only need a top 12 from Derek Kraus. Now, I know Derek Kraus has had his fair share of, issues and wrecks and crashes all year long, but, I just still can't imagine being really too worried about that tonight. That's just way too cheap of a salary, man. A top 12 from Derek Kraus is all you need. Like, as long as he doesn't have issues, that should, pretty much happen. So, really like him tonight in all forms. As what I do, Tanner Gray, he needs a top 12. I think Kraus is more likely to get a top 12, but, I don't hate Tanner Gray at all. So, either one of them I'm completely fine with getting to today. I like both of them. And I'm also fine going to Haley Deegan. Yeah, I know we've seen her struggles, but you only need a top 14 from her, and, that's kind of just where she runs. Like, she kind of runs from 10th to 15th every single week. Maybe has some, not in the road course, so he's not good at road courses, but the other tracks, she might have some wrecks here and there, and some stuff happens, but, Haley Deegan, that's where she runs. So if she just finishes where she runs, she should pay off her salary pretty easily, in my opinion. And honestly, she could get a top 10. I wouldn't be that shocked. And if she gets a top 10, she's gonna be a really, really good DFS play tonight. So I'd like going to her. Trackhouse needs an Xfinity team and put Hocevar in it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Although I do think he kind of needs another year in trucks. He is 18, maybe 19. Like, he's young, so I think he should I just wish he was in just some sort of better equipment, man. Like, that's really all I want. I just want to see him in a better car, better truck, whatever. So yeah, Jack Wood starts 21st in the GMS truck. We've seen him be kind of up and down so far. A top 15, I think it's possible. Don't hate going there. Ryan Truex, he starts 18th. He is going to need a top 14. I'd probably prefer to play Wood and Deegan, to be honest, but I don't hate going to Truex. It'll probably be the lower owned of the three, because no one really ever plays Ryan Truex unless it's just an obvious play. So I don't mind going to Truex if you want to. Chris Hacker, Like I've heard this kid's really really talented, but he's in a Ramey Brothers truck and he's $6,200. I can't go with that. He needs a top 21 to pay off his salary. It's just too expensive for that truck. I mean, if he was in better equipment, I mean, if he was in like a niche truck, that'd be different. But in the Ramey Brothers truck, I just can't go there. Jordan Anderson and his own equipment. Now, don't get confused with Jordan Anderson's truck team versus Xfinity team. His Xfinity team is pretty solid. Truck team is really not all that. The equipment-wise, needs a top 22. I think it's possible, but I don't really see it. Not going to be someone I want to get to a ton of today. Jake Griffin, he is going to need a top 20 to pay off his salary starting 29th, $5,900. Don't really want to go there. I don't mind Corey Roper. He needs a top 25, but I do think that's kind of his ceiling is top 25 without, some extra help or some trouble. So if you want to go to Corey Roper, I don't mind it, but I don't think you need to go there. Tyler Hill needs a top 20. I actually like Tyler Hill a lot. The Hill Motorsports trucks are good, man. I mean, they're, for this price range, like they're solid equipment. I would much prefer Timmy Hill to be in this truck. I would expect more from him because I think he's a better driver, but still, Tyler Hill a top 20. I don't mind that. I think that's a fine tournament play. And then honestly, if you want to go to Austin Wayne Self and you need a top 15 out of him, he needs to hold on to his position. He's gonna have to stay out of trouble, which is kind of rough for Austin Wayne Self, but I do think that's possible. And honestly, that's probably the lowest I'm going tonight. Like I don't want to go too. I don't really want to go too expensive. Sorry. I don't think you need to get too expensive tonight. So I mean, I really like saving some salary here and just, I don't think you need to get, I'm sorry, I just lost my total train of thought. Hold on. I don't think you need to go too cheap tonight. I think that's about as cheap as I want to go. These guys don't really offer me a ceiling, and I don't think you need it because there's not anyone too expensive that I need to get to tonight. So I don't mind not playing any of these guys. Dawson Cram, you need a top 26 from him, not really interested. Danny Bone, you need a top 20 from him, not really interested. Norm Benning had car issues, so he's not even racing. Tate Fogelman, top 20, not really interested. The one guy is maybe Spencer Boyd, but still, top 24, really not interested. Roger Roos and CMI equipment, top 26, no. Jennifer Jo Cobb, top 27, no. Armani Williams, top 27, no. Chris Wright, top 20, not really. So, I mean, I don't think you need to go down here. I think it's fine staying in the, getting a few guys in the 6K range, maybe the lower 5K range, sounding like Austin Wayne Self, Hill, Roper, and that's really it. That's where I'm at tonight. So, if you guys got any questions, let me know in the chat. Any questions you guys got on tonight's slate, let me know in the chat, or I'm going to head on out. This is going to be a quick stream. We don't got a lot of viewers tonight. I'm not surprised, 5 o'clock on a Friday. I don't really feel like a lot of people want to watch me talk about DFS. I don't blame them. Tomorrow I will be back also for the Xfinity race at, I think I'll be going live about like 12, 1 o'clock, around that area. And then Sunday about the same time. That could be a little bit, the Sunday one could be more at like 2. So we'll see. I'll, post it on Twitter. What's up, Fast Cars, Fast Money? Hope you guys are doing great. Be sure to go check out their content. They make a lot of great stuff over here on YouTube talking about NASCAR DFS. And yeah, man, the move went well. I was moving back to a college apartment, so that's where I am now. Just, takes some time to get up there and everything, get everything settled, packed and everything, unpacked. So it's all good now, all good. Any question you guys got for me on this slate? Okay. This is like the worst possible time to go live. 5 o'clock on a Friday. No one's going to watch this. Usually on my Friday nights slates, I go a little bit later. I'll go like 6 or 7. But man, I'm not going to lie. I got some plans tonight, so I just wanted to get it out of the way. But maybe I should just push those plans a little bit later because there's nobody watching. Pair John Hunter, Nemechek, and Gillen. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. Yeah, I got a lot of that tonight. So yeah, I like that. I think that's going to be popular, but I don't mind it at all. I mean, I honestly, I really feel Like, my bets tonight placed a bet on Nemechek, Gillen, and Chandler Smith. I really think Gillen or not Nemechek wins this race. I mean, I guess you can throw in Sheldon Creed, but I guess one of those three wins. So yeah. Any bumps to playoff drivers specifically? No, not really. I mean, none of the playoff drivers are like underpriced or anything. So no need to have to get to playoff drivers. I think. I mean, if there was one that was really cheap or whatever, I would say something. I know Carson Hocevar is, but he starts sixth, so like I don't think that's mispricing or anything. So I don't think you need to get playoff drivers. I always my thing with the playoffs with the drivers for DFS is in the last race of the year, in the championship race, I always try to get 2 out of 4 guys in the final 4. That's where I go because usually those guys are just pushing harder. But early on in the playoffs, I don't think it matters. And I've actually had a lot of success getting the 2 to 4, at least 2, sometimes 3 to 4 final 4 drivers in the final weekend. That's one of my best weekends of the year is the final weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even trying to brag, but that's just a weekend I usually do well at. Not Gateway. Last year at Gateway was a rough one. I do remember that slate. Everyone wrecked. Hate to see it. Stupid NASCAR. Any other question you guys got for me on this slate tonight? This race starts late too, man. 9:20 is when the race starts. That's crazy. I don't understand. I know they're in St. Louis. Like, I know it's kind of West Coast, but that's still late, man. I'm not used to that. Not used to that at all. That's a weird time for me. I might not even watch this race tonight, man. I might be out doing other things. But, I mean, it is a late starting time, man. I don't really understand that. I know the ARCA race is there, but, like, I guess I just figured they would have just done that earlier. I don't know. Any more question you guys got for me today? Any more questions? Stupid headband. Should I put it on? I'm kind of drunk, by the way, so I don't know if you guys picked up on that. I need to eat something. Food would be nice. I'm probably going to go do that right after this because, I need to eat something before I go back out tonight. Stupid long hair. Hate to see it, man. I complain about my hair all the time, but I'm never going to cut it, so. It might be upside down, but I don't even care. Any other question you guys got? Any other questions? It's hopefully going to be a good slate. Hopefully we're going to make some money. Hopefully we're going to cash out on some bets. That's what we're here for. Just so you know again that I will be going live tomorrow at about 12, 1-ish, 12:30, 1-ish to talk about the Xfinity slate. So be sure to check that out. Sunday, probably more like 2-ish for the Cup race. I honestly don't even know what time the race starts. But, I'm pretty sure it's after 2. Let's see. Truck race. Okay, Cup race starts at 3:15. So yeah, probably more like 2 o'clock. I'll be going live for the Cup race on Sunday. All right, well, that's probably all I got. So thank you guys for checking in. Make sure to hit me up on Twitter if you need anything. Have a great rest of your night. And let's make some money. I mean, shoot, I'm trying to cash out on some Gateway NASCAR racing tonight.